Today I'm making grilled lentil wraps, and I've already started with the rice. This is 2 cups of red rice, and I just cooked that in this Rival rice cooker, and I love my Rival rice cooker. It is super easy. You just add 2 cups of either water, or in my case I'm adding vegetable broth. If you have chicken broth, that works too. And then I added the rice, and then it cooked while I was making my dinner, which is butternut squash ravioli. So it's really nice because you don't have to pay attention to it, and everything gets cooked. So the next ingredient I'm going to add is red split lentils, and I'll slap those in the rice cooker and then add them to the red rice. And then I'm also going to add frozen spinach, cheese, onion, and olive oil. Maybe a dash or 2 of nutmeg and some salt and pepper. Okay, just a heads up on the rice cooker for lentils. You want to keep an eye on them because, well, I did not keep an eye on them, and they have literally turned to like a paste. I mean, look at this. So just a heads up that if you cook your lentils for this recipe in a rice cooker, keep an eye on the rice cooker. Okay, so I decided against the red split lentils. I think the fact that they're split might have been one of the issues with the paste that I ended up getting. And then, so I switched to these green lentils, so I'm going to keep a better eye on them. And then the spinach is all thawed now, so I just need to squeeze the water out of that, and so are the tortillas. Okay, this is more, these lentils are finally done, and this spoon just dropped in the rice cooker, so it's hot for my fingers. But that's the consistency I was looking to have for the lentils. So, that's one of the things for me, is that whenever I'm cooking, make sure I have enough backup just in case the first time fails. That is not unusual for me. So now I'm going to cut up a small onion and saute it in 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, while the onions are cooking, I'm going to add the lentils, which that is too hot right now. And then, so this is going to be the filling to the wraps. And then the next ingredient, I don't remember what I've said so far in this video, so because of my red split lentil paste disaster, but I got this recipe from a good friend of mine, Diane, and she usually uses mozzarella cheese, but I only have this shredded cheese blend of Swiss and Gruyere. And then she also suggested that I use nutmeg with it, and I think that's a great idea because Gruyere and Swiss are awesome for mac and cheese with a little bit of nutmeg. And I'm going to add 1.5 cups of the Swiss and Gruyere. The recipe that Diane has asked for 1 cup of mozzarella and 3/4 cup of plain yogurt or sour cream. But I don't have those dairy ingredients here, so I'm just going to double up on. Okay, so this is what it looks like all mixed up, and then all I'm going to do is start doing the tortillas. Put the contents, this mixture, inside the tortilla, and then we're going to grill them. Okay, I'm not having a lot of success with the tortillas that I got. They're made here locally at a grocery store. So anyway, they're kind of falling apart. Maybe they aren't made to be frozen and thawed. Nonetheless, this is what you do, is put it in the center, and then you're going to fold this side, and then the 2 sides up. I'll show you. Then you flip it over so that it stays. And so I have done 4 of those, and I don't have a pannini maker. And I have limited pans as well, so I had asked Diane if she thought this would work, and she said yes. So I'm doing a Pyrex dish to weight them down while they cook, and I've got cooking spray on the bottom end of that Pyrex dish, and I'm going to let these cook for 3 to 5 minutes and then flip and do 3 to 5 minutes on the other side. So that while they're cooking, it gives you ample time to get other ones ready for your next batch. Okay, so you can tell it's good that I'm flipping them when I'm flipping them, because it looks like they're already cooked on one side. But once they're cooked on that one side, then you know, they're gonna stay together. So that's why you want to cook them on the side that they'd fall apart on first. And why you want to spray the bottom with cooking spray is just so that the tortilla doesn't stick to whatever you're using to weight down the lentil wrap while it cooks. And Diane told me that she has it on about a 5, so she lives in New Mexico, I live in Kansas City, so I put it between a 4 and a 5 just because I don't have altitude to play with. Okay, so once they're done on both sides, then you just want to bring them over to a cooling rack. And when I made these in New Mexico with Diane, it didn't really have this oily business, but that's probably from the Swiss and Gruyere, because she didn't use that kind of cheese. But so far they look pretty good. These are the undersides, and then the top is there. And I'm so excited to eat one. And I've got the second batch going, and I think I'm going to be able to pull off one more batch, and then we will be done. Okay, and there you can see that they're all finished, and I'm going to cut into this one so you can see what it looks like on the inside. So that's what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, warm, gooey yumminess. And I'll include the recipe that Diane gave me in the About section below. I will also include my version of it in case you wanted to do it with the Swiss and Gruyere mix. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you're interested in getting one of these rice cookers, I'll include a link to that as well. I picked this one up at Target, but they're also available online. And I think when I bought it at Target, it was on sale for $15, so that gives you an idea. And it has been well worth the $15 that I spent on it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have the inclination to like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps our channel grow and helps me be able to bring you more recipes like this one. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.